Happy Sunday! It's April 5th, 2020, and I'm calling in from a very relaxed and recharged weekend. What do you do to recharge? So, just a second ago, I just thought about what we're going to talk about, and I realized because I want to talk about slowness. And I realized that now the weekends became the slower days, where during the week we would do things more as we go. So we go to work, we do our things, and then we move on to our next thing. And so what happens is that now that we have to do more things during the week, because we have to, like, we wake up, it's not like the routines that the kids go to school, or we all go to work and have our routine leaving the house. We're all now in the house, so everything is staying within the same space. So how to handle that? So it becomes much more busy. We're busier to, like, take tasks on. We possibly have more things to take care of in a different way than we used to, because there's just not enough time, and because of the changes we are required to do so many more different things. And so the weekends are really now the slow days, where we not on the go going from activity to the next activity. So we're taking it slower because there's nowhere else to go, maybe for a walk or something. And so the one thing I see with this is that actually now the weekends are what they actually are here for. They're slower, they're not as fast-paced. They're really for us to reflect and spend the time with the family that hopefully we'll do more in the future as well. So slowing down doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to do less. It actually just means that we're doing it more deliberately, more with focus. And so we choose the things we want to do more attentively. So by going slower doesn't necessarily mean we're doing less or we're not as excited about it. We can still be excited about it. And so there is, for instance, like, we can eat slower, which is a hard thing for me to do. But if I watch my kid eat, then I would definitely eat much slower, because he takes time, right? To, like, take a bite here and there, talk, and then take another bite. So that's one way we could look at getting slower. Then another thing of slower is also when we talked about listening. A conversation becomes much slower when we start listening, right? And then taking a walk. Instead of running to one place, if we're taking it slower, then we might see more things. I think we talked about this a few days ago. And so it's just about being more aware of what we're doing and putting more attention to what we're doing, so it becomes more meaningful. And so this is what I wanted to talk about today: to do things more meaningful, deliberately, and so that whatever we choose to do becomes the priority. And so we come away from multitasking, we come away from doing things quickly just to get to the next thing, because now we have the opportunity. And for me, I just noticed it before I came out, is that I really feel recharged. I'm ready for the week, for the difficult times, to be ready to deal with conversations about, no, I don't want to do my work, or I want to have a snack right now, which I just had 2 minutes ago. So anyway, it's about getting ready for other times when we can't take it as slow, or maybe it will help us to take it step by step, because every moment is as precious as it is. And I know that these times right now might not be as easy for many of us, but it's still an opportunity to slow down, take the best out of it that we can. And not to say that we shouldn't care about our emotions that are more difficult, but also to enjoy both sides. So we'll talk about the dualities of feelings another time. But for now, I would like you to enjoy some slowness, enjoy the last few hours on this weekend, and have a happy beginning to this, or a great start to the new week. All right, take care.